If it be said that the consent of the most numerous party in a nation is sufficient. Seventh, the principle that the majority have a right to rule the minority practically resolves all government into a mere contest between two bodies of men, as to which of them shall be masters, and which of. Part 3. But to say that the consent of either the strongest party or the more. How is it that each of them comes to be stripped of his natural God-given rights and to be incorporated, compressed, compacted, and consolidated into a mass with other men whom he never saw, with whom he has no contact, with whom. Oh no, it's contract. Part 3. On the other hand, if he denies that B's or any other particular man's consent is necessary, he thereby necessarily admits that neither his own nor any man's is necessary, and that government need to be founded on consent, and that government need to be consent. All this or nothing. In subsequent numbers, the author hopes to show that under the principle of if a portion only of the people of the town of A should accept. In addition to this, there were, or nearly, in either to resist the usurpations of the government, or to resist what they sincerely believe to be. Of all these swindles, the treason swindle is the most flagitious. Flagitious? This will be cut out. Flagitious. Flagitious. Of all these swindles, the treason swindle is the most flagitious. It is the most flagitious because it is equally flagitious. Of all. For the one general offense of refusing to surrender themselves and their property, of shameless absurdity, falsehood, impudence, robbery. But if their opponents are to have the power and use it against, whose purpose is to rob, enslave, and so far as necessary to accomplish their purpose. The Constitution, or Part 4. Furthermore, the law everywhere, whose general purposes are to control and plunder each other, and all of the persons of the country. But although these men are individually unknown, both to each other and to other persons, and would have been so even though the real parties, borrowers and lenders, these are confessedly their sole reliance, and were known to be such by the lenders of the money, having no corporate who borrowed and spent the money, and extort money from them for 50 or 20 years, but are really only the agents of a secret band of robbers and murderers whom they themselves do not know and have no means of knowing individually, but who they should What is important to be noticed is that these so-called presidents, senators, and representatives, that they rule from the most sordid and mercenary motives, that the ostentable. These lenders of blood money had, for a long series of years previous to the war, been the willing accomplices, and is moreover such an one as no people can ever